Hello everybody, Jester here, and welcome back, I suppose, to Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, I did one video on this a while back. I don't know if you may remember. There's a playlist on my channel, I'm pretty sure. This should probably be in that playlist. But I've decided that I'm going to try and do a proper playthrough of the Sith Warrior questline. The Sith Warrior is my favourite class in this. Of course, there are 8 classes. I've completed all of them. I've finished all of the Knights of the Fallen Empire, Knights of the Eternal Throne, all that jazz on a couple of characters. Haven't done it on every character, mainly because I actually like doing the class missions. I like it. So I'm playing as a Cathar Sith Warrior. I'm playing as a Sith Juggernaut, who uses 1 lightsaber instead of 2. So we're going to just go ahead and continue right here because I've skipped the scrolling text because that doesn't really have much special. If you want, you can go and find other videos of it online. But the reason I didn't put it in is mainly because the music is copyrighted. It was in my last Star Wars Old Republic playthrough, which was only 1 episode. So without further ado, let's get into the Sith Warrior. Actually, I think this music might actually be copyrighted as well, so I'll actually switch it off when we get in. Might add my own music in over it. Maybe. But there I am, a Cathar. Can't remember my name, we'll find out soon.
Good, good. There is much to do and every moment is critical.
This is new. Last time I remember, Tremor just sort of stood at the side and you walked up to him.
Tremor. For decades, I have administered the trials that prove who is and is not worthy to join the Sith Order.
Nice to meet you.
Trials are a chance to weed out the weak. Those who face them either survive and become Sith, or die.
I think I'll go for... I'm a survivor.
I think I'll take the first option.
I didn't bring you here for levity.
I'm not sure whether I want this guy to be dark or light side
you're here
orientated.
and ahead of schedule because of me. I expect you to obey. You face
I don't
your
know,
trials, you
do that real
serve
quick.
me, and I will make you the most powerful acolyte here.
Ah, I like that.
Sounds like a plan.
I like
The
the sound of
trials
that.
themselves are difficult enough, but they are hardly the greatest threat you face.
I'm sure they're not.
There's an acolyte here named Vemrin. He's your enemy, and he will try to kill you. We must prepare you.
Then he'll die.
Let him try.
Corno Rusi, that's the one.
With my guidance, someday you'll destroy all your enemies. That practice sword you've arrived with is insufficient. The blade of lesser acolytes. You need a dominating weapon.
I'll have one
In
very
the tomb
soon.
of Ajunta Paul, there's an old armory. A strong Sith warblade awaits you there. The tomb is thick with claw slugs. Deadly savage creatures. Be speedy but careful. They've been the end of many an acolyte.
So will I.
Then I'll have something in common with the beasts.
Once you acquire your blade, I suggest you spend some time in the tomb bloodying it. Then come to me in my chambers in the academy.
Okay then. So, first of all, before we go any further, preferences, sound, we're going to turn the music volume down to that, just in case it's, copyrighted. But anyway, here is Kono Rusi, who is part of the Malice Legacy. I'm actually going to take that away, put that on. And as for this, not sure about any of that right now. But, let's see. We are a Sith Juggernaut, so we've got 1 weapon. And I will be right back, and I should have some better gear by then. Come on. And then you can be killed by me. Haha. Soon to be a Sith Lord. Ha ha ha. Kono Rusi. Yes, and also, for those of you who tend to watch my videos quite frequently, for example my Fallout and Skyrim playthroughs, you know that I tend to make my in-game decisions based on the character and not on myself. So my views in this game will not reflect my views as a person. Just a disclaimer there. So when I decide to slaughter a whole village, for example, I wouldn't do that in person, but this character would. And that is a lot better than HK's sword. So sorry, HK55, as much as I love you. Here we go. Then these guys are going to come to life. And then, okay, you die. And you can die as well. Easy. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what orientation this guy will be, because if you've not played Star Wars: The Old Republic before, you can see here you've got a dark side and light side alignment gain. Essentially, this doesn't really do much, but if you go to the dark side, your appearance will change and become a little bit more evil. Like your skin will go a lot paler, your eyes will go yellow then red. It's kind of cool. But if you go light side, nothing really changes, and there is certain equipment that you find in the world that can only be used if you're a certain light or dark side level. So there's that as well. And also I think it does somewhat affect your like the dialogue later on in the story. At least from what I've heard. And it does affect what Darth name you get at the end of the Sith Inquisitor questline. Or the Sith Inquisitor story. Because if you're all lights, or if you're more light side than dark, you go as Darth Imperius. If you're more dark side than light, you go as Darth Nox. And if you're just neutral, like I am right now, you are Darth Oculus. So, Assistant Overseer Loon.
Acolyte, I come with a message.
Just get rid of that.
Overseer Tremel can teach you the ways of the Sith, but not all of the skills. For that, there are specialists in the Academy. Overseer Tremel wishes you to meet them and learn what you can.
Sure.
I have a few moments I can spare.
Make the time. This is not optional. You will find the best trainers in the Academy's archive. You are expected there shortly.
Sounds good. Sounds very good. I haven't killed the close like foragers, but I'm not too bothered by that. Let's actually head up to. Actually, no, yeah, we'll speak to Overseer Tremel. I'll do the learning from the best later, because that's just an introduction to the whatchamacallit, the trainers, the class trainers, who essentially you go to get skills.
Hey there, Acolyte. Hold on a moment. Let me get a look at you.
Okay.
So you're Overseer Tremel's
Vemrin!
weapon. Impressive, to be sure. Afraid the old man waited too long to make his move, though. I'm Vemrin, and unlike you, I've fought and bled for everything I have. I demand respect.
Back off.
You don't want to make me angry, Vemrin.
Believe it or not, I'm trying to keep you from getting killed. If Overseer Tremel had made his move a year ago when I first arrived, you might have had a chance. But now, too little, too late.
This is ridiculous, Vemrin. Let's just kill him and hide the body.
We're not on Balmorra anymore, Tulgus. There are rules, traditions. We'll leave the shortcuts to Overseer Tremel and his last pathetic hope here.
Prepare to be crushed.
I'm going to take what's yours, and then I'm going to kill you.
You have no idea the enemy you're making. Coming, Dolgus?
Be right there, Vemrin. Listen to me, you useless priss. Acolytes aren't allowed to murder each other. But accidents happen. It isn't murder without witnesses. No more warning.
It technically is.
Vemrin's the alpha monster here. You go after Vemrin, you die.
Sure. Still not entirely sure whether I want this guy to be dark side or light side. I am kind of curious to see how the Cathar race looks with the dark side corruption. But I've already got a full dark side Sith Warrior, who's actually like my main character, Darth Drismal. We shall see, we shall see. I might make him dark side, maybe. Overseer Tremel.
Good. You've returned. You seem to be in one piece. Tell me, how do you like your new blade?
It'll do.
I suppose this is sufficient.
What are you doing, Father? I only just got my warblade and I've been here 6 months.
I have my reasons, Escala. And you will not breathe a word of this to anyone. Do you hear?
Yes. Yes, Father.
Acolyte, this is Escala, my daughter. She's one of the advanced students here. On her way to becoming Sith. If she minds herself.
I'll keep quiet about your new charge, Father. But I won't be there if whatever you're planning blows up in your face.
Don't mind her, she's just sore that I'm keeping secrets. She growls, but she's loyal. Now, I thought I heard Vemrin's voice in the adjacent chamber before you arrived. Did he make his move so soon?
It was nothing.
He just introduced himself to me.
If he didn't attack, he must not fully comprehend the threat you represent. Good, good. Still, I'd hoped we'd have more time. Vemrin's not the type to sniff around for too long before trying to take a bite. In a drive for sheer numbers, the criteria for Academy admittance has been relaxed. Now anyone with Force sensitivity is allowed entrance. Vemrin is mixed blood, the invisible rot eating at the foundation of the Empire. He must not be allowed to advance.
Then do something about it, mate.
So stop him yourself.
Unfortunately, Vemrin's caught the eye of Darth Barris, one of the most influential Sith Lords.
Darth
He's
Barris.
being groomed to be Barris's new apprentice. As Darth Barris's apprentice, the power at Vemrin's fingertips will be considerable. He could change the Sith for the worse. You must proceed to your next trial immediately. I want you to interrogate 3 prisoners in the Academy jails and decide their fates. Consider each criminal's story carefully. The decisions you make will be scrutinized, so let your passions guide your judgments.
That sounds... that... I love... Yes, of course.
I will handle it.
Sure.
Go to the Academy prison. Speak to head jailer Nash and return to me after you've passed judgment on the prisoners.
Nash. Okay, and we've got... we leveled up, and we've got a new chest guard, which does kind of look cool. Oh yeah, and I also got a new title. I shall take that. Acolyte Konorusi. And now I shall go, before I do that, I shall go and do a bunch of side quests to level up. I shall be back momentarily. Okay, so it appears that I cannot do a lot of these side missions until I do, I suppose, at least a couple of the main class missions. So I'm going to go ahead and do this jailer one, where we've got to speak to jailer Nash about interrogating some prisoners. Let's see, where are we? Where's jailer
One more
Nash?
chirp from you, little bird, and you'll regret it.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Ow, jerk! If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat, frog dog, quaking monkey lizard, you name it.
You, I'm Jailer Nash. I run these cells and slave pits. You're the acolyte Tremel sent for the test, right?
Yep.
He thinks highly of you.
Skip the pleasantries, please.
Let's cut to the chase.
No skin off my rump. Now, these 3 prisoners have been transferred here for your inspection. You gotta interrogate them as needed, and then decide their fate. The convicted are usually executed, or given a trial by combat to see if they're worthy. Whatever you decide, you will be the one to carry out the sentence.
Let's have some fun.
I was hoping this would keep me entertained.
Fine. Let's get started. This one on the left.
You freaks aren't getting anything new out of me.
Solent.
Just do whatever you're gonna do.
What the hell is that? I can be reasonable.
You can either talk to me or to the Inquisitors, and I promise I have a much sunnier disposition.
Get lost. I've been through this routine. I already know all your Inquisitors by name.
Impudent to the last. As I was saying, she was sent to kill an Imperial spy in the Yavin system. Throughout her torture, she maintained that she was hired anonymously.
Get it through your damn head. I had no idea he was Imperial, and I don't know who hired me.
So you have no ties to the enemy at all? My internet seems to be a little bit worse for the
So
wear.
you're telling me you're not a Republic assassin?
I'm not political. I work for whoever pays.
The point is, she doesn't deny the charge. So now you must decide. Execution or trial by combat. Which do you choose?
Let's see. Ooh, this mission kind of decides whether my character will be light side or dark side or neutral. And I know what all the right answers are, by the way, to get like the best reactions out of Tremel. Let's see. What would my guy do? Let's see. He's a Cathar. I do not know anything about the Cathar, other than the fact that they're apparently named after a sect of Christians. But I stay far away from that side of the internet. Far, far away. I don't get involved in religion at all. Anyway, let's see. Execution, trial by combat, or the Empire needs assassins. The Empire does need assassins.
Neither, actually. She could prove useful. Send her to Imperial Intelligence.
I won't work for free.
Nobody ever does.
You spared her. Interesting.
Please, I am a fellow Sith. Judge me with an open mind and grant me trial by combat, I beg you.
You'll lose.
Oh, you want to fight? You don't actually think you can beat me, do you?
This part of Waste is Davotech. Once a valued Sith champion, until he botched an important mission and caused 1,000 Imperial deaths. Now look at him.
I served faithfully for 24 years.
Is that it?
Then one mistake, and they threw me away. Now I have been left here to rot. Please, let me feel the weight of a weapon once more.
Nah. If he's got 24 years of experience under his belt, I'm going to execute him. I'm not going to try and fight him because I got barely a year under my belt, apparently.
I don't do charity work. Feel the weight of a weapon in your throat.
I die a disgrace.
Yes. Show some emotion, man.
Good. I won't have to look at his sad, weathered face anymore. Thank you.
No problem, mate. You shouldn't talk.
And he won't have to look at yours either, jailer.
Well, this last prisoner's a bit of a puzzle. He's called Breg, and he's a jittery little wretch, suspected of supplying forged documents to Republic agents. Strangely enough, he maintains his innocence, despite being severely tortured.
To Republic agents. Surely that's a good thing, though, isn't it? Sin was set up. So you're not a criminal.
Are you trying to tell me you've led a clean life?
Naki oya makmak. Nebaga imana. Naki naya. Bila maknam unya kamna lebek.
Okay.
He's never wavered from that line. And the evidence is circumstantial. I suppose it's actually possible he didn't do it. So, what do you decide?
Honestly, I'd probably execute him. No loose ends and all that. But, bleed him till he relents or leave him in chains. Bleed. Yeah, bleed him.
I don't care if he's innocent or not. Torture him enough and he'll confess.
Haha, gotta love the forced joke.
Shut up, you fidgety fool. The decision's been made.
Fidgety fool! Haha!
You're an interesting one, kid. I can see why people are keeping tabs on you. Head back to Overseer Tremel. See what he thinks of your choices.
Yeah, alright, mate. Turn to Overseer Tremel. Maybe we'll get some missions when I'm... See, name that's the wrong way. Right. Hopefully I've...
Children, slaves, not even a pure blood among them.
One day I'll kill you, lass. One day. If I ever find out your name. Any idea what just happened there? Oh, that reminds me, actually. Go ahead and do that. Oh, Overseer Tremel. I'm back.
Is this everything?
Everything Lord Renning was able to obtain, yes.
Then run back to your master in the beast pens before I cut you in half. Sorry to make you wait, Acolyte. These interruptions are incredibly annoying. On to the business at hand, your test in the jails. First, the assassin, Solence. She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. You assigned her to Imperial intelligence. I commend you, that was excellent thinking. Never waste a potential resource.
Good.
Thank you, Overseer. I'm glad you approve.
What's more important is that Darth Barris would approve.
Ooh.
Now, Devotek, the former warrior. He wanted combat, but you struck him down. Perfect. The man was utterly useless.
It meant nothing.
I took no pleasure in killing him.
And why would you? It's like taking out the trash. You just do it. You don't think about it. Once something is used up, it should be eradicated. Lastly, the forger you sent back for more torture even though he seemed innocent. A strong decision. Leave no stone unturned.
We should know the truth.
And what if it turns out he truly is innocent?
It's always best to know beyond any doubt. After all, what is one man's sanity or life versus the fate of the Empire?
I doubt he was that important.
Each time, each prisoner, you made the best possible decision. You may yet be able to challenge Vemrin for Darth Barris's attention. To celebrate, a small reward.
I had no doubt.
Of course I got it all right. I am perfection.
Yes.
Try to remain level-headed. All it takes is one misstep, and you're dead. Because I forced you into the Academy ahead of schedule, Darth Barris will be predisposed to judging you severely. And by severely, I mean fatally. Now, we must hurry to your next trial. Every moment that passes, we risk discovery before we're ready. In the caverns of Mark Aragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there, sit among the flames, and wait for the beast to come for you.
It'll be simple.
I break beasts' necks in my sleep.
Don't be rash. Defeating this creature will take your best effort. Return to the Valley of the Dark Lords and find the tomb of Mark Aragnos. I'll see you when the beast is slain. Good luck.
Okay, and we've got a focus. And there's that experience boost I wanted so badly. So, next we are going to the Lower Wilds. We are taking our first taxi.